My biggest takeaway from OKC winning the championship was I think it cemented them as the greatest rebuild in NBA history. There's never been a team that has rebuilt this quickly and has had this much success in this short of period of a time. 4 years ago, they won 22 games. 3 years ago, they won 24 games. Then they made the play-in. Then they were the first seed in the West. Then this year, they won 68 games and they were the first seed in the West. They went from, since moving to OKC, they went from Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden to James Harden getting traded and blossoming and becoming MVP in Houston, to Kevin Durant leaving that franchise high and dry, to Russell Westbrook and teaming up with Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, coming up short, and then trading Russell Westbrook for Chris Paul, and then trading Paul George for Shea, who we didn't know was going to be MVP at the time, and a draft pick that ended up becoming J-Dub, and they restarted, they rebuilt. And Sam Presti, back when OKC wasn't making the playoffs, he was quoted saying, when we make the playoffs, we want it to be an arrival, not an appearance. Well, last year they made it as the first seed. They lost in the second round, but that was an arrival because we knew that they would keep ascending from that point. And in just their second year playing together, they win the NBA championship. This has been an arrival. This hasn't been just a feel-good appearance or story. They have achieved what everybody dreams of achieving when they have an NBA team, and that's winning a championship. And he's been able to do it with this core, with the amount of assets that they have going forward. And we all acknowledge not just the greatness that this team achieved this year, but what they're on the verge and the precipice of achieving years moving forward. They have 3 draft picks in this draft. They have a draft pick, a first rounder last year in Nikola Topic, who didn't play this year. People are begging and finding a way for OKC to one day just not be this good. The second apron's going to hit them. You can't keep J-Dub and Chet and pay Shea. Well, yes, they can, because they are the best equipped team keeping their stars while also continuing to add really good players because of their treasure chest of draft picks. This team is the closest team that we've seen be on the verge of a dynasty since KD went to the Warriors. The difference is it wasn't a power move in that sense where you have a star joining this team. It didn't take a Giannis coming to this team for them to get over the mountaintop. It took good moves around the edges. Caruso and Hartenstein put them over the top this year. And this was just J-Dub and Chet and Shea's second year together in the playoffs. And they're all going to keep growing as a unit. So I think this was the greatest rebuild in NBA history.